Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I know we're running several minutes later than I expected. It's been one of those days, but I wanted to get in here as soon as we possibly could. So I'm hoping that there are those of you who are on your way, and that when you get here, you will say, I'm here. Uh, it is Thriving Tuesday Moments of Encouragement, and we're calling this Tuesday, Thriving Tuesday Moments of Encouragement. So, welcome, and keep coming in and let me know you're here when you arrive so we can talk about something that hit me like a ton of bricks on yesterday. Hey, birthday girl, it's still your birthday. Uh, Sunshine is here, and hopefully others are on the way. And hey, the birthday girls are here. Y'all just celebrating. Happy belated to you on yesterday, and then Radiance a few days before. And so we're just excited about your birthdays. Good morning, Lady Clarice. Uh, Today as I said, we're calling this not Tuesday, but Tuesday. And yesterday was a mess for me in a lot of ways. And thanks to some caring friends who reminded me of some things, I realized that I had to make some choices. And I had to choose not to let the circumstances come for me. All right. So let's get started. We won't be here long, but I wanted to share this with you. Deuteronomy 30th chapter and 19th verse, the second part says, I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Now choose life so that you and your children may live. Now choose life. And we have a choice every single day to choose to let the things of life come at us and change us and shape us and shift us into places where we don't function well, where we can feel in our bodies, because we know the body doesn't lie. We can feel in our bodies the pain, the struggle of things that are going on, decisions that we have to make, but we have to choose life. We have to choose to live. Uh, the first two people on here today celebrated birthdays very recently. And something about a birthday reminds you that you're living and that it's wonderful that you have been able to add a year to your life and living. Well, every day we have to think of it like it's a birthday. That every day that we live, we got a new day to get this thing better, to do this thing right, to not allow anyone to take away the wonderful uh, uh, feelings that come with a day, that one day, that you've been given, because every day is a birthday. It's a day that we've awakened, a day that we're here, a day that we are able to do and to be and to see and to choose to live. How many days do we waste struggling, wasting hours we can never get back on things we cannot change, things we can do absolutely nothing about in this season or in this moment? And if it cannot be changed, if it cannot be adjusted, if it cannot be tweaked, if it cannot be moved from here to there in this moment, then we have to learn to let that thing go and choose life. Far too often we are inundated with the things that we must do, the things we have to do, the things that we're expected to do. We got to go here. We got to do this. We got to say this. Hey, my joy. We got to go to this place or do this for someone, or be still and listen to something that we really don't want to hear, or make a choice to do something that is really not on our radar. We've got to learn what it means to take a step back and make a choice that is affirming. I didn't say that it was just about us. Sometimes we've got to learn that things are not always about us, but it still needs to be an affirming choice, a choice that is going to be positive, a choice that is going to move things forward, a choice that is going to not cause confusion or conflict or controversy. So we've got to make some choices, and we've got to choose life. Life. Far too often taken for granted until you see someone say, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of life and living. And then you begin to think about those days when you struggled with that too. However, we're still here. And so if we're still here, then we can choose to live, choose to love, choose to have joy, choose to smile, choose to search for peace, choose to be light. We got choices. Every day that we're given, we have a choice. Yes, I know it does. And Rochelle, I pray for you often. There's those who are on the front line, and I mean the front line daily, caring for COVID patients, get to see life and death hanging in the balance every single day. And they've got to choose life, which means they've got to choose to care for themselves. They've got to choose to be careful. They've got to choose to care for the patient, even though they're making sure that they themselves are safe. They have to choose life, not only for themselves, but for those whom they love and who love them. Sometimes we are so focused on what we're dealing with, how we feel, what our emotions are. We do not take into consideration that our lives mean something to people whom we love and who love us. So then we make choices not for them, but with them in mind. We make choices not for others, but knowing that the choice that we make is impacting someone else. It's the whole problem with the mask mandates and the masking or not masking. It's really not about you. It's about how we love or care for others. So we've got to choose life. Choose life. Choose to live. Choose to live it all the way out. Choose to not waste time on too much negativity, for negativity never becomes a positive. Choose not to spend your time wallowing in what you've been through, wallowing in what you're going through, because it's hard to see light when you hang out in the darkness. Choose life. Choose to silence those who would try to take you to a place of their own negativity, or to try to take you to a place where you are antagonistic or frustrated. Choose to stop and silence them. And then also silence yourself. Because sometimes we've got to, what did I say a few weeks ago? Turn down that noise. Because it's not until we turn down the noise that we can really hear not only what we're saying to ourselves, but what God is speaking to us. So choose life. Make a choice every day. Joshua said, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. But that's true. That's good. That's good word. That's a good choice affirmation. But I also want us to know that because God has given us that before us, that is life and death, and blessings and curses, that we can choose life. We can choose to bless and not curse. We can choose to be good and not bad. We can choose to love and not hate. We can choose it. There's all these reasons to go the other way. But the question is, can you choose life even when ugly things are all around you? Can you choose beauty? So that's my encouragement for us today. I needed it yesterday. I got it from some places that really helped me. And so I just wanted to share that with you today, that we have a choice. We can either ingest and digest the negativity, or acknowledge it and then consciously rise above it by choosing life, by choosing to live through it, by choosing to thank God for opportunity to learn and to grow and to be a better person and to be a better whatever you are doing because you've had to go through some stuff. Choose life and be encouraged. I'll see you next week. Take care of yourself. Choose to care for you. Choose to do everything you can to keep yourself safe and those whom you love. Don't be silent, but don't be negative. Choose life. And I'll see you next week. God bless you. Heaven smile on you.